everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining into our Chamber Coffee this week. Our host is the Hoisington Public Library, which we will hear from them here in a little bit. Announcements this week. The Hoisington Vet would like to remind people that they are still taking appointments, but they ask that you please call ahead and someone will come out and get your furry kiddo. And then also please call ahead if you have fleas or ticks or heartworm prevention or other prescriptions that you need refilled for those furry friends. If you're unavailable to get out of your house, they are offering current client telemed appointments. So for more information about that, just go ahead and give your Hoisington Vet a call. For the city of Hoisington, we will hear from Jonathan.
Good morning, friends and neighbors. Here's a quick couple of updates from the city and community side of things. Just want to let everybody know the city of Hoisington is still operating business as usual, except we're not open to pedestrian traffic, but we're trying to provide all the services you're used to, still taking payments, still keeping the lights on, doing all those things. Unfortunately, our playgrounds are still closed at the moment, but you know, I think we're all kind of dealing with these ever-changing regulations, and we're trying to keep our community informed and up to date. So please, since we only have coffees once a week, tune into our Facebook page. The City of Hoisington has a new Facebook page. We're trying to put out regular updates, and we're working closely with our friends here at the Chamber of Commerce to keep you guys informed on important issues. I've had a lot of questions come to me about what's going on with the Safer at Home order and what's the state going to do there. And I think the feeling around Topeka is that there will be an extension of it. It's just how do we go about that? There's questions about, does the governor have authority to do that? Do they need to work with this legislative coordinating council? They're working through all that now. We fully expect there to be some extension. The question is how long. And so as soon as we hear word on that, we will put it on our Facebook page so you guys can learn all about that. I'm sure Karen over here at the Chamber will do the same thing. And we just want to keep everybody informed. Couple things we've been hearing, we're going to all kinds of conference calls and webinars about COVID-19 and what can we do to reduce the spread. And basically, there's a couple things. You just got to use common sense and really try to limit your travel and going out. They say it's safer at home because you are safer at home. So we're asking folks to do that, take it seriously. We think we can flatten the curve and come out of this stronger. And in an effort to stimulate the economy, there was a bill passed recently that created these coronavirus stimulus payments from the IRS. If you go to the Chamber's page, the city's page, we've put a link on how to go check on the status of that refund. But we ask people to remember your local businesses and your local service providers when you get those funds. If you're trying to come up with some great ways to put that money back into the economy, we just ask that you consider our local businesses and just do everything you can to support your local community. A couple other things, if you love going to the city council meetings as much as I do, you may have noticed that's different. So now we're doing council meetings on Zoom. We held our first Zoom meeting this past Monday. We tried to make it open to the public by putting it on our Facebook page, but we also opened up the council chambers and broadcast the meeting there. So if anybody would like to attend these meetings, they're still going to be held on the second and fourth Mondays of every month at 7 o'clock, and we'll continue to try to broadcast the meetings or post a link to our YouTube channel on our Facebook page, so check that out. And if you have any questions or concerns about city things, just give us a call. Our number is 620-653-4125. A couple of other things we really want to get the word out about is the swimming pool. We've had a lot of questions about what's going on with that this summer, and we still have a pool advisory committee working on what a plan for a new or improved pool will be moving forward. A lot of that has been put on hold because of this, but the city of Manhattan and a number of other communities around the state are announcing that their pools will be closed this summer. Hoisington does not want to do that, but a lot of it depends on what's going on with the virus, what's going on with staffing. We have received 4 applications for lifeguards, no applications for pool managers. So if you're sitting around home thinking, what can I do to have fun this summer? Well, if our pool's open, we would love to have some lifeguards. So please apply. You can contact us on Facebook or call us at 620-653-4125 to get information on how to apply to be a lifeguard. A couple of other things we wanted to get the word out about is on our utilities. We are not waiving bills. We're continuing to have late fees, but we have suspended shutoffs for any of our utility customers. We're going to continue to do that as long as we're ordered to do so by the governor. We'll continue to keep you guys posted on that. Trying to think of a couple other things. Basically, we just want to continue to beg you guys to stay at home, stay safe, and support your neighbors as much as you can. If you have some ideas on how we can support our community or show our community that we care and that we're invested, please contact us at the city or over at the chamber. Call Karen at 653-4311. We just want to find ways to support our local businesses and service providers because they've always been the ones who have supported us in the past. So that's all that I have. If you have any questions for the city, give us a call, 653-4125, or find us on Facebook.
Cans for Kids, they would like me to let you know that they do still have the straw bales available at the co-op for sale. The golf tournament that they have every year has been canceled due to COVID-19. And then they'd also like me to let you guys know that all of the kids are out of ICU and are doing well. USD 431, they are still having the continued education plan, which is going well. And then meals are still being handed out Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the middle school, so you can go through and pick those up in the parking lot. The high school will be participating in the Be the Light campaign this Friday at 8:20 or military time of 2020 to honor the class of 2020. The lights on the scoreboard at Elton Brown Field will be on for 20 minutes and 20 seconds, and this will start this Friday and will be every Friday until May 8th. Clara Barton Hospital, they are still currently having their no visitor policy. Exceptions to this policy will be made on a case-to-case basis. While they have the no visitor policy in place, please consider other alternatives to provide support to your patients that you might have in the hospital by calling, texting, FaceTiming, or Skyping the patients. You can also send a digital greeting card through the website at www.clarabartonhospital.com/send an e-card. The Clara Barton Medical Clinic is now offering the telehealth service. If you wish to schedule a telehealth visit with your provider, just give them a call at 620-653-2386 and they'll get you set up with that. If you feel as if you have any of the symptoms of the coronavirus and plan to be seen at the clinic or ER, just remember to call ahead, and that number is 620-653-2386. And then Clara Barton would also like to thank the community for their continued support, from the cloth, masks, to the treats that the community has been taking to them. And they would especially like to thank the Hoisington High School Booster Club for donating all their leftover concession stand treats and supplies to the employees working on the front line. Well, again, they are very appreciative of all what their community has done for them. Ministerial Association, just remember to check with your local churches for the online services. We know that many of them here in town are doing those via their website or Facebook, so just check with those. And now we will hear from Melissa from the Hoisington Library.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining us for our virtual chamber today. I am here on behalf of the Hoisington Public Library, and I just want to thank everybody who's going to watch this video and who is in this with us. First, I want to give a big shout out to CKLS. They have now made it to where citizens can set up library cards online. You can access this currently through our Facebook page. It should be towards the top. I tried pinning it up to the top of our Facebook page, so you should see it. If you look up Hoisington Public Library, it should be one of our first posts. And there are step-by-step guides on how to go ahead and set that up in the comments below. Be sure to like our Facebook page, and if you have any difficulty, do not hesitate to send a message to us through that. I am at home with my phone all the time, so if you message the library, I will respond. I do want to encourage our patrons, once you get your library card set up, to utilize our resources. If you are sitting at home with time, why not do stuff that you've always talked about? We have resources for gardening, for crafts, for letter writing. You can access our genealogy resources via the Kansas State Library, and all that is free and available to you on your device or your computer at home. Again, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out, and I would be more than happy to walk you through the things I do know and point you in the right direction for how to get help with the things I don't know how to utilize. I want to reassure everyone that we do know that there are library books that are now coming due. You're probably getting notifications saying that they're overdue. We understand. Please just put the books up in a safe place. You can reach out to me. I can access the system and renew the books so you can stop getting notifications. I can also teach you how to log in once we do that the first time, and you'll be able to renew books yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not discard the books that you have checked out from the library. A typical large print cover, hardcover library book in our library, we spend between $28 and $38 per book. So all of those books that are checked out right now, if we don't get the majority of those back, that's going to put a huge dent in our collection. And as all of you are aware, the government all the way up is talking about how our funding is going to be short because of the lack of spending, the lack of revenue, the lack of tax dollars that are currently being garnered from the businesses. So that's going to cut into our budget as well as everybody else's budget. And so the more that we can preserve what we already have, the more we will have available once we are up and running again. And I really appreciate everybody's understanding for that. So I've had several parents ask, what are we doing about summer library program? And honestly, as of today, I don't know. We have contracts available and set with several of our performers if we get the opportunity to open back up and actually have kids come in the library and do a typical summer library program. If that doesn't happen, there will be something, even if it's me doing goofy videos and sending them to you guys online for the kids to watch, we'll figure something out. Just know that we are still here, we are still your public library, and we want to help you in any way that we can right now. Typically 3 to 5 times a week I try to post something that I feel is going to be important to the majority of people. I posted today about the IRS having opened up the check my claim status, so, or not your claim status, but your stimulus status, so you can actually go online and see if they believe that you qualify for a stimulus, and if so, how that stimulus is coming, and if you need to update your information such as direct deposit, you can do that online, and I put step-by-step instructions on our page on how to do that. So definitely check regularly. I know a lot of people don't like following places because you don't want your news feed bunched up with advertisements and stuff. I promise I will try and keep stuff relevant that I post. And if you don't follow us, then you can physically just type in Hoisington Public Library in your Facebook search bar and get it. I am working on updating the website, so information will be available that way, hopefully by the end of the week. Bear with me, I am a new teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm definitely teaching the kids. I know there's a lot of families out there that are kind of sink or swim right now with the education system, and I want to give a shout out to our school system, because for the most part they have done an excellent job at trying to make this transition smooth. If you are having difficulty with it, again, reach out to your local library, because I have some experience in it now, and that's what we're here for. We're a community, and we're going to get through this together. And I guess just keep your heads up and stay home. If you don't have to go out, don't. And follow the guidelines. The sooner we do, the sooner we're done.
Okay, thank you all for joining in this week's coffee. We will see you next week. Have a great week. Thanks.